The insane strategy that shocked the world. Kinshasa, Zaire, October 30th, 1974. Round 1, 23 seconds in. Muhammad Ali does something that makes his trainer scream in horror. Instead of dancing, moving, using his legendary speed, Ali walks straight to the ropes, leans back, covers up, and lets George Foreman, the most devastating puncher in boxing history, hit him. Full power, headshots, body shots, everything. His corner is screaming, "Get off the ropes, move, what are you doing?" But Ali doesn't move. Just whispers something to Foreman that cameras don't pick up. That all you got, George. What happens over the next 8 rounds doesn't just win the fight. It reveals the most dangerous weapon in combat, making your opponent defeat themselves. George Foreman, age 25, undefeated, 40 wins, 37 knockouts. He doesn't just beat opponents, he destroys them. 2 years ago, Foreman fought Joe Frazier, the man who beat Ali, destroyed him in 2 rounds, knocked him down 6 times. Then Foreman fought Ken Norton, another man who beat Ali, demolished him in 2 rounds. So here's the math. Foreman has beaten both men who beat Ali, faster, more violently. Muhammad Ali is 32 years old, past his prime, 7 years removed from his peak. 3.5 years of exile because he refused Vietnam. The betting odds, 4-1, Foreman. Sports Illustrated calls it the ultimate mismatch. Even Ali's doctor begs him not to take the fight. Says, "George Foreman hits harder than any human I've seen. Your brain can't take that trauma." But Ali has a plan. A strategy so insane that when he explains it to his trainer thinks Ali has lost his mind. 3 weeks before the fight, Ali's training camp, his trainer Angelo walks in. Ali says, "I'm going to lean on the ropes and let him hit me." Angelo's face goes white. "That's suicide." Ali says calmly, "I'm not going to absorb it. I'm going to make him waste it." He walks Angelo through it. "When I lean on the ropes, they have give. They absorb impact. When Foreman hits me, the ropes disperse the energy. Most punches hit my arms. My gloves not clean shots. He'll think he's winning. But he's exhausting himself, burning out." George has never gone past 5 rounds. Never needed to. But what happens when he can't knock someone out? He panics, gets frustrated, burns out faster. By round 6, his arms will be dead. "That's when I attack." Angelo says slowly, "You're going to make him punch himself out." Ali nods. "Rope-a-dope. I can't move like I used to. My legs aren't what they were. But I can still think, and I can still take punishment." That's the fight. Not my fists against his. My mind against his. October 30th, 1974. 4 a.m. 60,000 people screaming. Round 1. Bell rings. Ali throws quick combinations, then walks to the ropes. Covers up. Foreman charges. Left hook, right uppercut, left hook, right cross. Angelo screaming, "Move, get off the ropes." Ali whispers to Foreman, "That all you got, George. They told me you could punch." Foreman's eyes flash. Throws harder. Ali whispers again, "Show me something. Hit me harder." Psychological warfare. Ali's planting doubt. Round 2. Same strategy. But watch Foreman's face. Frustration building. He's landing punches. But Ali's not going down. Not even looking hurt. Foreman throws a massive right. Catches Ali on the jaw. A knockout punch. Ali's head snaps back. But he doesn't fall. Just looks at Foreman. Is that it? Round 3. Foreman's pace slows. Ali starts throwing back. Quick combinations between Foreman's attacks. Then covers up. Ali whispers, "You're getting tired, George." Round 4 to 5. The shift is obvious. Foreman's punches slower, less power, breathing labored. Ali's still talking. "Thought you were a killer. This all you got." Foreman's face, frustration turning to panic. His weapon, his power isn't working. Round 6 to 7. Foreman is exhausted, arms hanging. Ali starts teasing, leaning off the ropes, jabbing, then leaning back. The crowd senses it. The hunter becoming the hunted. Round 8. Ali comes off the ropes, center of the ring, attacking combination. Jab, jab, right hand, left hook. Foreman stumbles. Ali sees the opening. right hand on the button, left hook, right hand. Foreman's legs buckle, falls backward, slow motion, like a tree cut down. The referee counts. Foreman tries to get up, can't. The count reaches 10. Muhammad Ali has knocked out George Foreman. After the fight, reporters ask Ali how he did it. Ali explains, "George is strong, stronger than me, but strength is only useful if applied correctly. George's strategy required me to cooperate, to trade punches. I didn't. Every punch George threw cost him energy. The harder he hit, the more he burned. I made him throw hundreds of punches. Most hit my arms, shoulders, gloves. They looked effective, but they were just exhausting him. By round 5, his arms were dead. His mind broken because his best weapon failed. Pain is temporary. Exhaustion is permanent. But here's the deeper lesson most fighters miss. Strength without strategy is just wasted energy. George had a hammer, the biggest hammer in boxing. But Ali wasn't a nail. Ali was water. You can't hammer water. It absorbs, disperses, comes back. That's rope-a-dope. Ali turned himself into water. Let Foreman's power disperse into nothing. Meanwhile, Foreman burned out trying to hammer water. This is the difference between force and strategy. Force is direct, obvious. Everyone fears it. Strategy is subtle, hidden. People don't see it until it's too late. Ali didn't knock out Foreman with a massive punch. He knocked him out with accumulated damage, exhaustion, mental breakdown. The real damage was done in rounds 1 to 7, when Foreman was winning. That's the genius. Make your opponent think they're winning while they're actually losing. Rope-a-dope isn't just boxing, it's a life strategy. How many times have you faced someone more powerful, more money, more connections, more resources? You tried to fight head-on, match their power, and you lost. That's fighting Foreman's fight. What if you did what Ali did? Let them expend their power while you conserve yours. Examples. Business. Your competitor has more money, bigger budget. Don't try to outspend them. Be flexible. Be lean. Let them waste resources on strategies that don't work. Wait for them to exhaust themselves. Then strike. Relationships. Someone trying to dominate you, control you. Don't fight back directly. That's what they want. Absorb their energy. Let them exhaust themselves trying to control you. Then remove yourself when they're too tired to stop you. Any conflict, they have more power. Don't match it. Be patient. Let them use their power. Power is finite. The more they use it, the less they have. Ali learned this at 32, after losing his prime years, after exile, after learning that youth and speed don't last. Strategy lasts. Intelligence lasts. Patience lasts. And those beat power. Every time. After the fight, Angelo finds Ali in the locker room. "Angelo, I'm sorry for doubting you." "Ali, you were right to yell. It looked crazy. It was crazy, but that's why it worked. If I'd tried to dance, George would have caught me. But I gave him a fight he'd never seen, where his preparation was useless. That's the secret. Don't fight the fight they're prepared for. Fight the fight they can't prepare for." At the press conference, a reporter asks, "Is this your greatest victory?" Ali pauses. "My greatest victory was refusing Vietnam. That taught me how to win by losing. How to take punishment, short-term, to win long-term. This fight, this is proof. Proof that exile didn't break me, made me smarter." George is 25, in his prime, undefeated. I'm 32, past my prime, 7 years of exile. But I won, not because I'm stronger, because I'm smarter. Your weaknesses are only weaknesses if you fight like you're strong. But if you use weakness strategically, it becomes your greatest weapon. Today, every boxer knows rope-a-dope, but most fail when they try it. Why? Because rope-a-dope isn't a technique. It's a mindset you earned through suffering. Ali earned it by losing 3.5 years, by being stripped of everything, by learning patience, by learning that immediate victory isn't always the goal. Sometimes it's surviving until your opponent defeats themselves. Modern fighters try to copy it, but they don't have the philosophy. They're trying to use Ali's technique without Ali's mindset. Technique without philosophy is just going through motions. Rope-a-dope requires you to look weak, to absorb punishment, while trusting your plan. Most people can't do that. Their ego won't let them. Ali's ego was different. It wasn't about looking strong in the moment. It was about winning in the end. I can look weak for 7 rounds if I win in the 8th. Nobody remembers the middle. They only remember who won. Here's what Ali versus Foreman teaches us. The strongest person doesn't always win. The most powerful doesn't always win. The person who wins makes their opponent defeat themselves. You do that by being patient, strategic, letting them expend power while you conserve yours. By looking like you're losing while you're actually winning. This is the hardest lesson because it requires you to suffer, to absorb punishment, to let people think you're weak. Most people can't do that. Their ego won't let them. But if you can separate ego from strategy, if you can endure short-term pain for long-term victory, you become unstoppable. Not because you're strongest, because you're smartest. So ask yourself, where are you trying to outforce someone stronger than you? Where are you fighting Foreman's fight? Trying to match power with power. What would happen if you stopped? If you leaned on the ropes? If you let them exhaust themselves while you waited for your moment? That's rope-a-dope. Not in boxing. In life. Muhammad Ali was patient enough, smart enough, strong enough to look weak. At 32, past his prime, against the most dangerous fighter in the world. And he won. Not with his fists. With his mind. Now it's your turn. The person who wins isn't the strongest. It's the person who makes their opponent defeat themselves. Where are you fighting the wrong fight?